How's it going, bread boys? I would like to talk about the downward spiral of what used to be one of my favorite YouTubers. You may or may not have ever heard of him, but his name is Twomad. He was basically an internet legend, known for his Zoom call pranks and all of his unhinged content. Like, his entire existence on every platform he's on is just to be a nuisance in public. Like in his latest video, Pikachu Mukbang, he does shit like this.
This is my car. I have insurance. I gotta go pick up my kids at school.
Bro's got 2 million on his first channel and has 2.37 million on his second channel. So this guy's kind of a big deal on YouTube. Now let's talk about how Twomad got into this canceling predicament in the first place. It all started with him just schizo posting every day on Twitter. Like just random tweets he thought would be funny in his own head or something. I truly have no idea what the actual goal of these tweets were, otherwise than just getting the attention of Twitter. Some of them I just looked at and laughed and then like went on with my day. But one tweet tickled Twitter's unfunny bone. You know, the same one that cancels people. It started off with a tweet from Twomad saying, "I have a girlfriend, bro. Look." And it was a picture of a 16-year-old trans girl that was murdered in England. A lot of people were rightfully pissed at this, and they were so angry that they made him delete the post. And then he stated that he apologizes for his actions, and he had absolutely no idea that she died in a horrendous way, and just posted her because he thought she was hot. Pretty creepy, and the man was pretty quick to defend himself with another tweet. "How the fuck I'ma get canceled for? See photo of girl, I think sexy cause leisurely scrolling on Twitter. Save because sexy. No idea of the death context. Someone calls me no life, so I respond with, here's my girlfriend. I found out she died. Get canceled even though I didn't know." So that's basically him asking how he's getting canceled for this, because obviously he just didn't know. He just posted another funny picture that he thought was funny, and I think people explained it very well on how he's getting canceled for this. He could have just been like, okay, my bad, I didn't know, I apologize, I'm sorry, and then boom, the internet would just forget about the whole thing. But instead of taking any bit of responsibility, he basically boots up balloon starter fence battles and then defends everything being said towards him. Well, maybe it's a demonstration of how unfair the internet is, cause that's unfair as fuck. So how about this? I didn't know, and you'll never get me below 700,000 followers on Twitter. That's exactly what happened. A controversy of him posting the girl kept going on for a while, and he eventually made it worse by tweeting this: "If I donate 20k to protect trans kids, is it fixed?" I don't know if this is really a smart thing to say, whether it's a joke or not. Like, this is just not smart to say this at all, especially when you're getting canceled. Like, no, dipshit, of course it's not gonna fix it. Like, you can't just make fun of people and then slap a band-aid on it by saying, whoopsie doopsie daisies, I'll just donate $20,000 and it'll fix everything. He just keeps mocking people and getting under people's skin on Twitter, which is what Twomad does on Twitter. Like, he did this with the whole BTS community. Honestly, massive W. I thought it was the funniest thing on earth, because the BTS community is stinky. He then tweeted, "Hello, Twomad. I have several accounts of you being inappropriate with minors. Would you like to respond to these allegations?" Twomad, I made it. Twomad truly went down a rabbit hole of just not giving a living fuck, which makes sense, you know, the good old Twomad. He's just crazy son of a bitch that doesn't make any sense half the time. Like, we know this. This isn't unforgivable. He's just fucking annoying and an absolute menace. Like, nothing has changed. We should just expect it at this point. He then, of course, in good taste, went around on a tirade with the Dr. Han meme. You know, I'm a sturgeon meme, which of course I thought was the funniest thing because that was his only response to all of the tweets. After the Dr. Han double down, he of course triples down and says the tweet that has got him into deep shit. "Hey look, Tomia girlfriend, she's 8, trans, just got stabbed to death by bullies." No! Yes, that's right, Twomad decides to post another girl. Like, what the fuck, Twomad? And then after that, he gets compared to Leafy, and then that's where Twomad was like, no, that's where I draw the line. Don't ever call me Leafy again. There is no way I seem as bad as Leafy, bruh. I'm just writing off the mistake. I didn't start the outrage deliberately. I only extended it deliberately. I'm not a bigot, Dr. Han. I'm not. He agrees he is egging it on. And then he makes the Dr. Han joke again. Oh, and then he makes a joke about minors, by the way. And then it just gets in deeper shit. Like, the pool of shit has doubled because it caused somebody who he has interacted with before to come out with some serious allegations. My thoughts on 17-year-olds is that they're chill and cool like hot tubs. A Twitter user by the name of Goldibell came forward after Twomad made fun of a murdered trans woman, stating that he is worse than anybody could ever know. And this stuff that I'm about to touch on is the reason why I'm no longer a fan of Twomad. Like, it is crazy how internet fame can just ruin somebody's mind. Like, I loved this Twomad guy for many, many years. Like, he was always crazy to a point where I thought it was funny, but now he's just legitimately crazy. He's psychotic. Who would have thought that somebody who's crazy online is actually crazy in real life? Now, here's what Goldibell actually had to say about it. Twomad is psychotic. What he said about the trans girl is genuinely how he is in real life. He's way worse in real life, most psychopathic person I've ever fucking known. If you're reading this, Mudia, this isn't an excuse to try talking to me again. I'm completely serious about involving the police. Then she leaked DMs of Twomad making fun of the situation of Bianca Devins, who was a 17-year-old girl that was murdered. I don't really want to read any of this, but here's an image of the DMs that Goldie exposed. And as you can see, Goldie is kind of uncomfortable in these DMs, and me, myself, I don't really give a shit, but it makes me kind of uncomfortable that Twomad is talking about this and just making fun of it to somebody who is unconsenting to the whole thing. It's just kind of wrong maliciously making fun of a murder victim, especially to somebody that absolutely does not want to hear it. Like, this is just wacky and maybe even a little bit too zany. And also, Twomad has also harassed girls with OnlyFans mainly, but just females in general he's been harassing. Goldibell tweeted, "At this point, I don't fucking care about censoring his name or hiding what he did. He stalked me for 7 months after I blocked him for his shitty behavior." She even has a video of him apologizing in his car for making weird sexual advances and weird comments that of course have made her uncomfortable. That shows that he's truly sorry and is full of regret.
I am literally driving, but I'm literally in Oregon, fucking Washington, Oregon. Yeah, okay. So, apology. Alright. So, I can't take the damage away that I've done, but I'll try my best, okay? Okay, I at least want to take responsibility for what the fuck I did, you know? You know, like the way I treated you and like viewed you.
Like, this is the famous clip that everybody has seen already. And after posting this video, Twomad says, "Dude, I didn't mean a single word I said because I was reading a script her friend wrote me off a sticky note I stuck to the driver windshield. Please understand this fucking tires and shit." Okay, I don't really know what fucking tires and shit means, but we'll move on. Maybe he just has a tire fetish or something. Goldie also has screenshots and screen captures of Twomad still trying to message her after she blocked him over the SA stuff. Goldibell claims that he had 6 different burner accounts to just continue harassing her, which I'm pretty sure is illegal. And Twomad's response to this is the skull emoji. On top of all that, I want to touch base on Twomad still calling her his ex.
I'm gonna get another girlfriend and treat her fucking incredibly well. Oh, by the way, Bella's my first girlfriend ever. Never had a girlfriend before that.
And she actually comes out and says that she never agreed to be in a relationship with him, which you could tell from these tweets. I'm not gonna read them. Pause it right here. He's delusional and people don't really like him. And of course, people press Goldibell and they're being like, "Hey, why don't you press any charges on this guy? Why don't you open up a case for your own safety?" She responds back by saying her school is aware of it, her family is aware of it, and she has already threatened legal action numerous times against him, which I think is the best way to handle this situation. She also reveals that she was 18 at the time, so there was no underage business. There was no diddling of the underage pastrami sandwich, so he's in the clear there besides, you know, the stuff that's alleged. Goldibell then gets a taste of the Twomad fanbase being pestered and being asked why she's coming about it now, you know, as a fanbase does to protect their favorite creator. And she states that since all the stuff came out about Twomad, and there's kind of a sway of opinion, it's kind of easier to talk about, which is kind of true, I guess. You know, what kind of logic's in a straight line. And then Twomad comes out with another statement. "Never sexually assaulted nobody in my life, but not gonna stop crazy bitch from lying on YouTuber guy. So basically at this point, Twomad was backed into a corner, and then starts schizo posting like this: when my hoe has to go to cringe 9 to 5 cause she chose art school degree fast, and loose cause rich people and gets no following long term, and I still get tons of YouTube views. Wow, English 100. And then after this, it just gets way more goofy from here. Here's the contract that Twomad supposedly made and signed. And it is basically a contract that Twomad made. Like, he made this contract that isn't legally binding in any way, shape, or form. That basically states that he pinky promises that he won't touch her. Like, who the fuck actually makes shit like this? At this point, I think Twomad is just trolling her. Like, this guy is obviously not mentally well. And then, of course, he admitted to writing it. Seems like some weird joke to him when he said it on stream.
Yeah, the contract. Oh my god, when I saw that shit, I mean, I laughed, but it's like, what the fuck? That shit probably looks horrible.
After the stream, Drama Alert tweeted about it. Then Twomad turned into a screaming monkey, and no, that's not because he's black, and stated, also, if this girl experienced all that, why doesn't she give details on what happened before? I made out as guilty. She doesn't give a fucking crumb of what actually happened. Like, what, you forgot or some shit? I trapped her? I ain't Justin Roland, motherfucker. I apologize. Not because I did it, because I was so fucking insanely desperate for this girl to forgive me. I was like, why yes, I did all that, even though I fucking didn't. God, she gonna make an OnlyFans for real. Bro, I did not sexually assault anyone. Lmfao. This is life-ruining male cancel culture bullshit. There might be a drop of cancel culture male bullshit, but I genuinely just think that Twomad did this on himself. He could have just apologized instead of making fun of everybody, and then Twitter wouldn't have been all fired up about him. After that, Twomad also goes on about how she's rich and that somehow invalidates her argument. Goldie then responded to the VOD that was being passed around Twitter like a good fucking blunt, stating that she was never his girlfriend. She also said that she's not insecure about her face, but he's insecure about his balding situation, which was, in my opinion, a fucking low blow. And then here's some more texts of Twomad just being overall a manipulative person. Shows that he's objectively trying to manipulate her. But the real question is he getting away with it? Like, is he pulling a pyrocynical and is just not having any views drop, and he's still posting videos, and everybody still loves him, and then the internet just forgives and forgets? And the answer to that is actually no. He's actually not getting away with it. And besides the fact that he's gone under 700,000 followers on Twitter, he is also just blatantly schizo posting, talking about being a pedophile, dodging questions, and just absolutely making fun of people. Like, he never stood his ground and tried to defend himself. He just immaturely acted insane and was just being goofy about the whole situation, even though it was something serious and maybe even career ending. Like this tweet where he says he loves children. Like, that's pretty funny. And then he posts another one saying nobody, racist pedophiles, and it's just him falling over with the goodnight girls meme. And then again he says, okay, here it is, I'm literally driving, I'm in Oregon, I'm literally driving, and then he just copies and pastes the rest of it. I think that's supposed to be funny. And then next he says, if Jackie Chan cheated on his wife and abandoned the kid, I think I can get away with being this based. Like, all of this just doesn't make any sense. Try telling me in the comments what the fuck any of this shit means. He's like talking in code. By the time I started and ended this video, he probably has posted at least 100 to 200 times. And it's all just mind-numbing tweets that don't make any fucking sense. And his engagement is the lowest it's ever been. His likes, retweets, and messages have all gone down the drain. Everybody hates Twomad now. This is the saddest thing I've ever seen. Like, I'm gonna get real with you guys. Twomad was one of my favorite YouTubers, and I loved watching his content. And I'm sad to see that Twomad is going down this road and has done so many bad things in his life that's going to ruin his career. Like, his Zoom call content was the funniest shit I've ever seen on YouTube. He kept YouTube funny after 2016. Twomad, if you're seeing this, please get the fuck off Twitter, log off, and take a breather for at least a month. Process it all, maybe drink a margarita. Rest in peace to one of the biggest legends on YouTube. I think that's it for today, guys. I'm very tired. It is 12:19 a.m. and I still have to edit this video. Hopefully I get it up by morning. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you don't hate me for my upload schedule. If you made it to the end, congratulations, here's a cookie. You don't have to like or subscribe, but you made it to the end, and you obviously like my content, so you might as well. And as always, bread boys, stay hydrated.